Hi students, today we are going to learn about the structure and functions of organelles. An organelle is a tiny cellular structure that performs specific functions within a cell. Organelles are embedded within the cytoplasm of eukaryotic cells. They are tiny compartments enclosed by their own membranes. Organelles are just like the organs of our body. They are meant to carry out specific functions. Only eukaryotic cells have these membrane bound organelles, so they can function more efficiently than prokaryotic cells. We are going to learn about the functions of each of these organelles by using a factory as an analogy. Nucleus. Nucleus is like the main office of the factory, which controls the entire cell. And the manager of the cell, the DNA, is located here. The only difference is the manager of the factory will leave her office to go around the factory to supervise everyone, whereas the DNA will never leave the nucleus. The DNA will only send and receive chemical messages to and from all over the cell. DNA is the blueprint of the cell and it is protected inside the nucleus. Mitochondria. Mitochondria is like the powerhouse of the factory. It creates the usable form of chemical energy called ATP using glucose. Glucose is like the money you have in your bank account, and ATP is the ready cash that you can spend right away. Ribosomes. Ribosomes are like the assembly line workers of the factory who bring the raw materials together to build the final product. Ribosomes will bring the amino acids together to build cellular proteins. Endoplasmic reticulum is a network like structure filled with liquid that contains enzymes and other necessary nutrients. Endo meaning inside, plasma means liquid, and reticulum stands for network, hence the name endoplasmic reticulum. A network like structure found inside the cell that contains plasma, that is fluid. There are two types of endoplasmic reticulums: rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. The small bumps that you can see on the rough ER are ribosomes. The rough ER makes proteins, and the smooth endoplasmic reticulum makes lipids. Golgi apparatus is a packaging organelle. It was named after Camillo Golgi, an Italian biologist. It works closely with the rough endoplasmic reticulum. Proteins made in the rough endoplasmic reticulum will be sent to the Golgi body to get processed and shipped to its destination. Lysosomes. Lysosomes are single membrane organelles in contrast to all other organelles which are double membrane organelles. Lysosomes are filled with enzymes that can digest or break down food, viruses, bacteria, and all other toxins. Vacuoles. Vacuoles are storage bubbles found in cells. They are found in both animal and plant cells, but are much larger in plant cells. Vacuoles might store food or any variety of nutrients a cell might need to survive. They can even store waste products so the rest of the cell is protected from contamination. Eventually, those waste products would be sent out of the cell. In plant cells, vacuoles are much larger than in animal cells. Sometimes plant vacuoles can take up more than half of the cell's volume. These vacuoles hold large amount of water. plasma membrane, or cell membrane. According to the cell theory, cells are the main unit of organization in biology. Whether you are a single cell or a blue whale with trillions of cells, you are still made of cells. All cells are contained by a cell membrane that keeps pieces inside. When you think about a membrane, imagine it's like a big plastic bag with some tiny holes. That bag holds all of the cell's pieces and fluids inside the cell and keeps any nasty things outside of the cell. The holes are there to let certain things move in and out of the cell. Thus, the membrane is called as selectively permeable membrane or semi permeable membrane. Cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is also called as cytosol, is a fluid filled space of the cell where all the other organelles, including nucleus, are embedded. Enzymes and nutrients are dissolved in cytoplasm's liquid. The name comes from the root words cyto and plasma. Cyto means cell, and plasma means liquid. It contains all of the cell's essential liquids. With this, we conclude the organelles of cells. See you in the next lesson.